Now, today's severe weather is our top story. The Greater Toronto Area was hit with torrential rainfall a few hours ago. Environment Canada says nearly a month's worth of rain fell over a very short period of time, more than 100 millimetres. Streets across the region are flooded. Toronto Fire Services says it has rescued 14 people from the flooding. There was also a major power outages. At one point, tens of thousands of customers were without electricity. We begin with the CBC's Jacqueline Hansen in downtown Toronto. And so, Jacqueline, just tell us about what it's like where you are. Tell us where you are right now and what it's been like there.
Well, Andrew, things are getting moving here, which is a good sign for many people. One side of the traffic here is flowing, so you can see some cars making their way through. But this whole section had been completely blocked off. It had been flooded quite a bit, quite deep, to the extent that, as you can see here, a car was trapped. This taxi cab was trapped in the water. It was a tricky situation for the taxi driver. In fact, he's here with us. He's just trying to flag down some other vehicles to try to get some help jumping his car. The battery is not working for him right now. He's waiting for a tow truck to come. So that is also a challenge for getting traffic through this situation here. Surinder, do you have 2 seconds to chat about your experience real quick? We're live right now. I know you're right in the middle of things, but can you tell us about the moment when you were driving down here and the water stopped your car? You weren't able to get any further.
Yeah, when I enter over there, that time I see the water is low to high. When I enter here, water at a time coming and he fill up my car. I get out of my car and car is no move. This side, that side, car stuck there. That's the problem.
And you weren't alone in the car, right? You had some people with you?
One guy with me. We get out both.
How tricky was it to get out with the water?
Water, my trunk is, my door is open, right? I push my door is open, and he sit on the back side, he come in the other side, and we get out both.
So it's pretty lucky. I mean, I'm sure the pressure was pretty strong from the water.
Yeah, pressure is very high. Car filled up already within 3 minutes.
This car is important to you. You've been driving this car for 10 years now.
Yeah, I know this car is important. What do we do? Yes. The problem is...
What is your plan? You're waiting for a tow truck?
I wait for tow truck. I take the garage and fix the car over there, see what happens.
Because right now the battery's dead, you can't move it, and we're...
At least I move the car in one side, let people go. I don't worry anything, but I want to move my car. I call my friend, somebody coming and, give me boost and move, maybe try.
So right now, with your car in the situation that it's in, you're worried about the people around you. You're worried about people being able to get home.
Yeah, that's it. I worry about those people. I don't worry about car. Car is I fix over there.
You can fix your car, but getting people home is an important thing today. Well, we hope that you get a tow truck soon. Surinder.
I'm for tow truck 3 hours. That tow truck is going to show up.
Well, that's the tricky part right now. Surinder, thank you so much. No really appreciate it. The tricky part right now, Andrew, is you can see the traffic moving, like I said, on the one side, but it is jammed. It is jam-packed downtown. Now, it is always very busy downtown in rush hour, but, it really got backed up when the power went out and all of the street lights went out as well. That caused a bit of chaos, some real gridlock downtown here in the core. And then you have sections like this one that we're in right now that flooded, that just stopped everything in their tracks. So now that it is moving somewhat, at least on the one side here, that's a good sign. But we have to get Surinder home. We got to get his vehicle out of here. He's got to wait for that tow truck to come before we can get traffic moving on that side.
I mean, that's quite the story, right, Surinder? He just wants to get his car out of the way, because we should mention you're in downtown Toronto. That is like a road that is very heavily used. That tunnel is very heavily used. He just wants to kind of get it off to the side so that people can get out of the city. I'm sure lots of people want to get out of here. What have you